Welcome to the DATRE Transcripts. Transcript 024. We start with a note to the readers from John. This was a new being that communicated this information. This being has never had physicality and is one of those that are the directors of these new energies for our planet. DATRE answers George. John. We have some questions from George. His first question is, the new energies or vibrations that you say are coming into our planet, is this affecting only our planet, or say our immediate solar system, or is it affecting our whole galaxy and all the other galaxies in our physical universe equally? DATRE. Well, I guess the first thing I'd better begin to explain is the fact that in the universe, there are energy waves that are in motion at all times. Energy waves contain that spark that you call life. They are in constant motion. They are throughout the big universe. Now, what is unique about these energies is that they are, shall we say, this is very simplistic. You must realize that I'm breaking this down into very simplistic things so that you can understand. There's no way for me to explain otherwise. All right? Let us say that in the big universe, these particular energies that are coming onto your planet are being, shall we say, put together more or less like in groups, if that's the way to explain it. Let's say that these energy waves are congregating as groups that are coming in with different things that they will do to the planet and to the individuals upon the planet. Now, the energies that you are more concerned with, more than anything else naturally, would be the energies that are affecting the human anatomy. Now, as we have explained before, is that which you call linear time is almost to the end of its cycle, shall we say. Now, when the time, linear time, begins to cease, there are those that are going to feel that difference in their physical bodies faster than others. In other words, those individuals that are sensitive are going to feel that. There's going to be time they cannot hang on to. In other words, 2, 3 days you think back like you do much of the time, and just that little space can seem like it was this morning, or it can seem like it was several months away. It is what you are doing now. Those that are feeling getting out of time will at times feel a disorientation because there is something happening within the physical structure that is saying, all right now, you're not feeding off linear time anymore. Time is your own. Now it is up to you to set your own time. Now, you see, for those that do not know what is happening, that can be very disturbing. To those that know what is happening, they will grab a hold of this freedom that has never been allowed in this physical existence and enjoy it. That is the first thing that happens, but that has nothing to do with energy waves. But we wanted to get that in first, because that is the first thing that you are feeling, is getting out of linear time. Now, the next thing that will happen is when you begin to feel these energy waves, they are having an effect upon the body. When the change takes place in the separation that is called your two worlds, let's put it that way, different energies are going to take you into different locations. It is your working with the new energies that are going to make the difference in who you were and who you are and who you will be, because this is interacting upon the physical. Now, there will be changes in personality. In other words, the energy waves are going to bring in different vibrations than the human bodies have experienced previously. Now, those that were birthed upon the planet have been very comfortable here because this is the vibration that they were birthed into. There are others that have come on the planet that find that a very comfortable vibration and have been very comfortable here. There are others that have come onto this planet that have not been comfortable with these vibrations upon the planet. Now, the intensity of the vibrations are changing. They're stronger. They vibrate at a faster rate of speed. Now, some of you, for the first time since coming on this planet, are going to become comfortable because that is working at a speed that you have, shall we say, in the deepest part of you, your remembrance. In other words, where you were before you came on this planet, you were vibrating at a faster rate of speed. So to come on this planet and go clunkety, clunkety, clunk was very uncomfortable. Now, what will happen with that particular vibration is that many will become extremely scattered because their physical being is vibrating at a low rate of speed. The energies surrounding them are at a faster rate of speed, so they will become very easily disoriented. So this is a different type of disorientation. However, to you in the physical body, it will feel very much the same. Disorientation is disorientation. Now, why are these energies coming on now? Because there needs to be a higher vibration that those that did not originally come from this planet, in other words, this is not their birth planet for their recognition. These vibrations are going to separate them, and they will begin to recognize the more of them, the you that they are. So they are going to be more comfortable. They are the ones that are going to see the great split that is going to be taking place within the humanity upon the planet. Those are the ones that the vibrations have to be increased for, because when they make the split, their vibration is going to be of a higher rate, and they will automatically go to the other planet. That is what will happen. The other vibrations that are coming in, and I'm not going to go through a whole bunch of rigmarole naming everything, that is not necessary, but there are other vibrations that are coming in. They are changing your physical being. However, at this point, they are changing you from the inside out. Many are going to notice different things happening to their physical being. In other words, many that have had stiff joints, shall we say, will find they have a great deal more flexibility. There are different things that are happening. We mentioned the silica. That is, you see, all your sinus cavities in you were previously all the same opening. You all had a certain number of openings in your head, where your sinuses, shall we say, were active, were draining, and all of that sort of thing, because that is a constant process. The silica holds a vibration, an electrical charge, within the being. Now, when the sinus cavities are beginning to open in new areas within that which you call your head, these different sinus cavity openings will cause more silica fluid to be within the head, nose, throat area. That is what is happening. It is an automatic thing. That is happening because of the vibrational energies. But in order to understand the you that you are, you need more silica to flow and carry the vibration within the physical being. So that is a necessity. Now, if you will watch your television, you will find that the two products that are most on television are, number one, is to stop the runny nose, and number two is the stomach. The stomach is unhappy most of the time. You'll say, my stomach doesn't feel good. No, it doesn't feel good. And one of the reasons for that is your vibration within the body is changing. The vibration of the plants and animals that you consume has remained the same. So with the new energies, the more energies that you are working with at the present time within the physical being, you will find the more difficult it is, shall we say, to digest food. This is happening all over your planet. You see, you do not have any diseases that are outside of the physical body. The only thing that you have is the reaction within the physical body to outside things. It's not that when you eat something you're going to get sick from that, because it is that particular food. It is that particular food in certain individuals causes a reaction because of the vibration that that particular food carries. So, in other words, as you become finer, shall we say, that's the only word I can see that's going to fit. As your vibration becomes finer, in other words, your physical body is vibrating at a faster rate of speed than previously. What happens is you will find it is more difficult for you to digest food. You will need to find more food that is, like, say, in your meat. You will become more comfortable eating meat that has been smashed up and put back together again, processed meat. You will find that is much easier for you to digest than that which is called the steak, because that is not broken down in your systems because of the changing. You are not going to be able to handle it as easily, the breaking down of certain foods. I picked meat because seems to be one that is affecting the most people on the planet. In other words, those that are of a finer vibration, they're finding the food that they used to love eating, shall we say, and that's the way they would put it. I love my steak, I love different foods. They'll find that the heavy fiber foods, too, in the vegetables are more difficult to digest. Your intestinal circuitry is changing because of the vibrations. All right, did I cover that? John, there are a couple of points that you didn't cover. What he basically wanted to know is these energies you mentioned, these energy waves that are going throughout the universe all the time, these particular energies that you're talking about, are they only affecting this planet, or are they affecting the immediate solar system and the galaxy and everything else? DATRE, they are affecting your planet more right now. The intensity is here. It is coming to your planet in greater amounts of intensity to make the change within the physical body so that you can make the split between the two planets. John, you are saying the energies are more directed? DATRE, absolutely, absolutely. John, next question. Are the new energies being specifically, we just got through with this one, focused into our planet? Or have we just physically moved into their path? DATRE, no, it is being directed. John, okay. Now, next question. Does our physical solar system in its rotation and movement through our own local galaxy cross or move through various intensities of energy that affect our consciousness or vibration? And if so, are we able to move into a higher or more intense energy field, the one that you, DATRE, have been telling us about? DATRE, well, you see, yes, you constantly move in and out of different energy fields all the time, and that is what makes the evolution on your planet also. But at this particular time, because this split is going to come, these are specifically grouped energies to, shall we say, cause certain things to happen within the physical construct. So, yes, you are in constant motion. You do not stay in one place, you're in constant motion. But that is not what is affecting you right now. It is the energies that are directed at your planet to cause specific reaction within the human construct. John, okay, now we've got to a nice core kind of question. Are these new energies being sent by entities like DATRE? Where or how are they being generated? DATRE, the energies are always there. The energies are always changing. It is a cooperative effort by those that are watching this planet that is directing the energies in specific ways for specific purposes. You see, in maintaining the big universe, there is a considerable number that have specific, well, you call them jobs on your planet, so we will use the word jobs, that have specific jobs that they do. Now, in order for you to make the split that is necessary, these energies are being directed by those that is their job to do that. It is a collection of the energies and directing them because they're free moving. In other words, it's like if you were outside of a building and the store opened at 9 o'clock. The doors opened at 9 o'clock and there are people outside and there are people inside. The people outside are having the people get in line so that they can go through the doors into the building. There are those that are inside the building that are directing people to go into different areas that they want to go. In other words, someone wants to go to the children's department. There's someone there that says it is in that direction. Someone wants to go and get some food. Someone says you can go in that direction. There is that which is happening on the outside and that which is happening on the inside. So let's say that the doors are the openings on the bubble of your planet. So there's those on the outside that are collecting the energy waves, those on the inside directing the energy waves. Simplistic, but that is the best we can do for your understanding. John, it sounds to me like the kind of thing that's happened fits into the definition of formatting. DATRE, I do not know that that's all I can do is work with the store. I can perceive that. John, okay, the last question is, the energy or vibration that you say is coming, does that or has that energy always penetrated into our system, but at various levels of intensity? Would it account for changes in consciousness throughout our physical linear time history? DATRE, no. These energies that are being directed onto your planet at the present time are new energies to this planetary system, your Earth. These are brand new introductions. These are going to change your physical form. They are also going to change your personality. They are going to change your understanding. As you pick them up and work with them and do not fight them, just relax and work with the energies that you are getting, it is going to cause a great deal of less confusion. In other words, those people that are beginning to feel the energy are going to feel disoriented, are going to find that their brain does not function as it did previously, are going to fight, are going to try and figure out what is happening and get themselves all upset. That is what we're here for, is to tell you these things are happening. They are going to continue to happen, and as we can see that the physical form is going to be able to accept these energies, they will again be stepped up. Now, we are anticipating that there will be another step up in energy in what you call this, I guess you call it the fall. The fall is like an autumn time. All right. We use that for the United States. The rest of the countries will have to figure out how that relates to them. But we anticipate, because the energies have been accepted so far, that we can make another step up in intensity. So that is coming. That is one of the reasons we are here now, because the previous energies have awakened many of those that are here upon this planet, that are beginning to understand that this is not where they originally came from. These are going to be revelations for them. They're going to be looking at this planet Earth in an entirely different way than they ever had previously. And because the peoples upon your planet have been able to accept these energies to this point, then we can step them up again. All we can say, I don't know how many months that fall or autumn covers, but it is an extensive period of time, and those will be coming on your planet. All we can tell you to do is, in your physical being, is to relax, because fighting is not going to do any good. You cannot stop them. This is a universal evolution that you are the grandest part of at the present time. You have come here to enjoy this grandest of all experiences. Relax and watch what is happening, not only to you as an individual, but to all upon your planet. Next question. DATRE, all right, we thank you. We have enjoyed being with you. We hope that we are able to help those upon your planet with this information. We will leave you now. We are DATRE.